Welcome back to the High Nines podcast. I am your host, Heavy. Back in the building one more time, man, with my guy. Yeah, I got Lazy in here, and today we actually got a nice little barrage of goodies to smoke today. So we got a nice little set for you guys. It's not sponsored by anybody yet, but I think I went over to my favorite spot. I think I mentioned him last episode. Green Lady coming with the heat. Man, we got all kinds of stuff. But before the show, went ahead and rolled up some real sticky. Oh my, yeah, Green Lady. I'm a big fan of Green Lady. The owners are really dope. Uh, the staff is always extremely nice. They got a really dope like customer loyalty program, so like your points rack up quick. I think you have like a $5 off for every time you go in there. Damn near, it's crazy. It is absolutely nuts. And most of the time, like if you don't use the $5 off, it's because there's a 20% discount, and it's just more. Yeah, and they're like, well, save the five off, and you'll end up getting another one because you didn't use the five off, and you came in, and so now you got two five offs, and you can't stack them on one product, but you can get a bunch of stuff and take a bunch of five offs, and it's a really dope loyalty program.
Usually it's like for every $10 to $20 you spend, you're gonna get. Oh, it seems my mic isn't working. Not well.
Oh, we got technical difficulties.
Yeah,
Let's see about fixing that. Anyway, if you guys don't know, we are doing this podcast as kind of a way to, practice for other podcasts that we also do. We own a media company. If you see the Nine Media in the background, hence the name High Nines. But we kind of use this as a technical, testing platform to, test out all of our equipment and make sure everything's working right before we do the other shows. So you may, have to deal with a little bit of those technical difficulties.
Yeah, here and there. You know, that's just the beauty of this podcast.
Yeah, it's raw.
It's raw dog.
It's raw. All right.
We're here for you, and I figured it out. So now you can actually hear me in the microphone.
Hey, Lazy's here. Welcome, Lazy, to
Yeah.
the show officially. Now
Hell
that we can
yeah.
actually hear you, my
One-
guy.
One of the things I went and picked up was down at High Society over by my house on Broadway, and picked up some tasty waves, a little eighth of that, some good sweet kind of sweet and skunky smelling stuff.
Oh yeah, that's pungent. I like it.
It's got a nice tasty taste to it. So tasty waves kind of works for the name.
Tasty waves.
It's a
Test at 26.3% THC, 0.1% CBD total, for a total THC content of 26.4. So, Green Haven. What are the guys like over there at High Society?
they're pretty good. They're nice. One guy specifically is very nice. He remembers like all the customers that come in, talks to them very personally. Bunch of younger people there, so don't expect much. But I mean, they're not bad people. They're good. Their knowledge on weed, I would rate probably like a 7 out of 10. So
It's pretty good.
yeah, like half of their staff is real knowledgeable on weed, the other half is learning. So,
Can't be mad at that.
Yeah,
I can't be mad at that at all.
and if you have any knowledge, they have good stuff there for the right price that you'll be able to find something that will make you happy. I suggest all the Green Haven products so far. That's one of the best things I found out of that shop. They've been doing really
Green
good.
Haven's running it out of there. Nice, very nice.
Yeah, Green Haven's
I'm excited
killing
to
it.
taste it and some good smoking it.
Yeah.
Before the show, I rolled up some of this orange cake from. Oh, who makes this orange cake? Dang it! I've torn off the
The
top.
top label.
the
I
top
think it's
label.
laying over that
No,
one.
that's for
Not the other
dabs.
top. Yeah.
That's the dabs. But I picked up this orange cake, this eighth of orange cake at at Green Lady, and so you guys just check it out. For those of you guys watching the video, you can see it in my hands. Some pretty good. It's really sticky. Like when I rolled up before the show, I rolled this nice fatty right here, blunt for me and my homie to smoke. But it was super sticky. Like my hands are like I'm still scraping off like layers of caked on sticky from rolling this up. But it's got a really different smell. It's kind of hard to describe. Like it smells like food almost, to be honest.
Like food?
Yeah.
Ah. That's what we call must.
Yeah,
it's got a orange fruity must to it.
Yeah.
That's some of my favorite, to be honest with you. When I smell that, I know it's good.
Yeah.
I know that shit's gonna fucking knock you in the dirt, because that's like all the terpenes and everything have really been able to. I can't think of the word. Flourish. That's a good word.
Just
I'll use
prime.
that.
I mean, ready for it. It's ready for it.
All of the caps have kind of popped and got good scentage to it, and so that shit's gonna smell and taste as good as it.
So that's what's in the blunt. I'm gonna go ahead and spark the blunt, man. I like blunts. Blunts is the.
Yeah, what do you guys out there like prefer? Do you prefer blunts or do you prefer joints?
Pipes? Do people still do pipes?
I do pipes.
A lot of people still do bongs.
I have a bong at the house, but every time I smoke through the bong, like I feel like I hit one time and then I've burned a fucking bowl that would last me
usually
a movie's worth of time through a pipe. So I'm just like, dang, it's hard. I like a good bong rip, so I'll take like a snapper or something in the morning, and then you gotta clean it all the time. It just becomes
Whoa, I taste exactly what that smells like, which is kind of intense.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that.
I was not
when you
expecting
smell that, it's gonna have that flavor with it. Like that smell carries into the flavor because it's all right inside of the terpenes inside of that bud. That's the terpene profile.
Oh, it smokes really well. I may have spoke a little bit too soon. I definitely taste that must that you smell when you sniff the flower, when you crack that package open. But it turns into something like really, really delicious when you smoke it.
Oh, I bet it's got like it releases a lot more of that orangutane.
Yeah,
and
that
stuff
orange
like that.
taste. You really taste that the citrus. Like it smokes really good.
Fuck yeah! Excited to taste.
Yeah,
I love weed.
It's good, man.
I love this shit.
I'm gonna grab us of that straight.
Oh yeah, I definitely. You get like the must right at the forefront, and then it just cracks open into orange. Just cracks straight into orange flavor, and then that's what permeates. Is like that orange, like what are those little oranges? The little ones, like sun kisses or whatever the hell they call them. Yeah, that's what it's got.
I love me some fucking tangerines. Man, but I went shopping over there at Green Lady because I kind of had just ran empty at the crib of dabs and everything that I usually smoke, and so I thought this would be a good episode to kind of bring you guys a little, show you guys a little bit of how I shop and what I go and I look for when I go and I make a quick weed run. If I just ran empty real quick and I need to get through the day. First thing on my mind was the Skittles. I told y'all about the Skittles last episode, but I didn't have any. I think we had just finished it, but. Here's the thing about the Skittles and people who don't dab, or even people who do dab, just not a whole lot with the Skittles. They come in a syringe. For me, that type shit is like kind of like off-putting to a lot of weed smokers, because syringes are
equal heroin.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bad, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a bad stigma around the whole.
I was getting just like the drops, and then you like leave them in your car, and you're like, oh, if someone sees this or finds it, they're gonna think you're a dopehead.
Exactly, sure. Yeah. I'm like, man, and now it's to the point where like my garbage can will be like full of these syringes, and it looks like I have a serious drug problem. But I just be dabbing in the Skittles by Two Heads. I think this is the top of the package. The Two Heads company. They make this syringe filled with a flavor called Skittles, and it is by far the best thing I've ever smoked. It's my go-to right now. Every now and then I'll go through seasons where I switch a
Oh, yeah.
flower or a dab, but right now nothing smokes better than it, and it's a dab. You see my rig, my little silicone rig here,
Dude,
that I
which
pull around.
I fucking love the silicone rigs. I wasn't sure how I felt about it when I saw them until I smoked out of yours, and I was like, all right, word, these things fucking smoke great, and you don't get like a rubber taste or anything like that you would expect.
They're just easy to clean for me. I just got sick of cleaning glass pieces.
It ain't gonna break.
Yeah, it doesn't break.
You're fucking golden on that. Like, that's what I need in my life because I'm a klutz, so I'll bust the shit. Like, that's why I don't buy nice bongs anymore because I broke all of my $200 bongs and shit.
I mean, I eventually break them and then eventually have to buy another one. It's always annoying.
You won't with that.
Yeah, you just don't break that.
That bad boy's going to stay with you for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
That's a beautiful thing.
I've had it for quite a while. It's pretty old. I mean, it's not like a pristine. I don't think anybody's bong nowadays. If you're a real smoker, it's not like
if you see my bong, you'd be like, holy shit, it looks like a hoarder's house inside of my bong. It's bad. Like, oh, this person's got a problem. My pipe, I sprayed about fucking half gram of resin out of that bitch today. Just to get it so it could semi-breathe.
Yeah, they get too clogged. That's why I got put off of pipes real quick. I hate cleaning the stuff, man.
Yeah,
I just hate cleaning the stuff.
Pain in the fucking ass. I only use it because usually I'm like alone by myself just smoking, and I can smoke on a bowl. Like, I'll smoke half a joint, put the other half out, and save it for a little bit later.
Yeah.
Smoke on a bowl for like an entire movie or something. Like, take me an hour to smoke a whole bowl.
Yeah.
Not that I can't smoke it in 3 seconds if I wanted to, but I could sit on it.
I also picked up a pack of these infused fire cannabis.
Yeah, those fucking things.
These are
kicked ass.
Pretty fucking good. We smoked one as soon as I got here to the shop, just because I really needed to smoke. But these
Kano kick your throat.
Man, fire. Smoke well. You usually don't have a problem with them, like burning all weird or running all fast or anything like that. They smoke real well. They're infused. This particular one was watermelon cake. So I'm excited to share that with you guys and smoke that with you guys.
That shit was delicious.
Yeah, it was fire, and it kicks you in the chest immediately.
My chest is still having a hard time, recovering.
Like recovering from it. Yeah, you don't recover from smoking one of those. It's a real nice
TKO.
Joint. Yeah, a real nice TKO joint to kick you off.
Rope a dope your ass.
I wanted to feel it today, so I went indica. I believe that. So I think this this strand was this again, watermelon cake. Yeah, that's an indica by those guys. But
I never even heard of that strand. Sick.
It kicks ass. I fucking love it. And then what else did I get? Oh man, I'm excited to try these wedding mints from Scored.
Killer strain.
I mean, if you guys you probably already know about Score. They make really, really good shit. Some really, really high terpene dabs. I haven't tried this strand yet from them. They had just actually got it in today at Green Lady. So, but yeah, it looks like it's tested at 75%.
Damn.
THCA, 4.6% THC.
That's fucking good. So it's basically THCA crystal.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
That's gnarly. So just in case y'all don't know, THCA is what you're actually looking for when you go in, even on bud, because when you smoke, if you're looking for a high THC content, because as soon as you smoke your bud, that THCA is going to decarboxylate the acid molecule and become THC. And all the THC decarboxylates and becomes cannabinol. So,
yes, total cannabinoids in this wedding mints is 79.78. Pretty high testing stuff right here. These wedding mints.
That means it's going to be more pure THC when you actually
smoke it.
Which makes it fucking amazing.
Yeah, so this is going to be pretty good. I'm excited to try these wedding mints from Scored. Man, we get a little. I don't have a dab tool, so I probably won't be smoking that here. But that's the beauty of the syringe dabs. Is they have the metal tip on the end.
Portable.
Boom. Portable. Can hit right
Accessible.
on my nail. Booyah. Easy peasy. But yeah, I'm excited to smoke that shit.
That blunt is fucking delicious.
Back to this orange cake.
Delicious.
It's got Green Lady on. I think that's just because it's sold there. They may have packaged it for them, or it could be maybe one of their house brands.
Might be.
But I'm mad that I threw away the
top
of that. I'm gonna have to find it.
Well, you'll never know, and neither will we.
Nah, I refuse. I'll be right back.
I refuse. He's like, I'm going to find it. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission for tops. I'm gonna get this strain and this company name. We're gonna get booyakah.
Fuck yeah, I came through on two fronts. So this is what the Skittles actually look like. They actually changed the name, the first letter of Skittles to a Z instead of an S. So
Skittles.
Skittles. That shit is the truth. We did a little bit of that earlier. Kydro is what we're smoking on. Kydro makes this orange cake, this sticky ass bud that has that must to it, that orange taste.
Yeah, that shit's. They must do hydroponic.
They have to. I mean, hydroponically grown. You can see it on the label.
See, your boy knows his weeds, bruh.
Yeah, my guy is good.
I'll be smoking this shit. Not to mention, I used to, in full
Something
disclosure,
else
I used
on
to have a
that
medical
label from
clinic.
Kydro, 100% all natural.
Yeah, that's because they're
Say
using
word.
all organic, natural fucking, probably like guanos and shit like that through their hydro system, which is brilliant.
Yo, they got Instagrams and Facebooks and
Oh,
stuff.
word.
Yeah,
Shout out.
At Kydro_Olympia.
Go check
on
them
Instagram
out.
and Twitter.
Go tell them the high nine sent you.
Facebook.com/Kydro.oly. Kai-dro.com.
We'll even put one on the uploaded version. Put a little tab for them until we get like a producer that can throw us up some thirds and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like
We're
we're
not
producing
sponsored or
right over
anything
here.
by any of these people, man. We just, showing love to the community, and we smoke the products anyway, so we figure we bring it to everybody out there who weed's still illegal in a lot of places. Sadly,
So many places.
but a lot of people don't just be able to just run up in a store real quick. Like, I'm from New Orleans, so this shit's crazy to me. It's still crazy to me, and I've been here for years. But we could just run into a store, grab a
Just pick up some weed.
pick up some weed and all kind of shit, and know it's
Yeah.
good, know it weighs out, and
I got some homies from Texas and they don't got weed out there like that. So he goes to like California, comes here. He's like, this shit's fucking. It don't even make sense. I think I'm dreaming. Like, still nervous that I'm gonna get arrested for fucking smoking some weed. And it's like, nah,
and it's bullshit.
Yeah,
That's that bullshit, man. It's people sitting in freaking jails, and something it's legal in plenty of other places. We have stores we can walk in.
Insane that you could be in this state, walk over to another state, and all of a sudden you're in federal penitentiary for a couple grams of weed.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck? For a couple grams? In this state, when it was illegal, you had to have 99 grams.
Yeah.
99.9 grams of weed. So, like, just under 100 grams of weed, and then it was federal. Anything under that was misdemeanor unless it was sacked out and intent to distribute, and you had, like, a scale or something around there. A little law for you boys. Speak it up. You should always, in any state that you do with marijuana, check the laws. Don't listen to whoever the hell you think knows what the fuck they're talking about. Don't even listen to the people. Like, the only people I would listen to are the shops, the 502 shops, because those people, or whatever the number is in your area, those people had to read the fuck out of them laws. They had to know everything, like what has to be packaged, if it has to have a receipt on it, or any of that kind of shit.
It's a heavy indica.
It's a heavy indica.
I feel really fucking good.
I feel amazing. Not to mention, it tastes amazing all the way down to the bottom. I really want to shout these guys out because we don't get hydroponic like we used to. Not a whole lot of places are doing that.
I don't smoke a whole lot of flower like I used to. I'm a dab head. I dab a whole lot.
Yeah, I know.
But I do smoke
to.
my flower on the go, you know, like, but I don't like my sit down at home
Is
style
dabbing.
smoking is dabbing now.
See, and I'm the opposite now. Like, I'll dab on the go if it's around, but I don't. I used to fucking have a dab rig in a cooler, and I'd carry it everywhere with me and fucking be dabbing everywhere. But I had a glass dab rig, so I had to have a cooler with a bunch of, like, fluff in it in order to keep it safe. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Yo, Kydro, I'm going to go ahead and put them right here on the front. So
yeah. You boys be doing it right.
Actually, I don't know if you can see. There we go. We're going to go ahead and move the score, though. This is about them right now. Go ahead.
They fucking doing it.
That
correct.
Shit's fire, bro.
That shit is fire. Here, get this shit out of the way. That shit's good, but that shit's fire.
I fuck with that.
Dude, just the fact that they're doing hydro. Really, there's not a lot of places doing hydroponic anymore, and fucking shouts out to you guys.
Orange Cake by Kydro.
I'm glad you found the top.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start looking for
I
Kydro.
didn't give up on that.
I'm gonna start looking for Kydro. I've never had them. I've never even heard of them until today, and I am happy. I'm happy.
I still have that taste, even after the blunt.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
the blunt
it's in my mouth.
Completely resonated, and it still has that fresh, like
weed
I'm hitting
green
greens
taste
every fucking time.
That's hydroponics for you, baby. That shit's beautiful. That's like you get the best out of the plant with hydro. I hate the fact that I don't do hydro anymore, just because soil's so you can really just not fucking even try if you. Yeah, I'm good. I'm fucking caked. I'm orange caked.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. That was some fire. That was fucking good.
For whoever's watching this, if you can find all the points from where my eye level was to where my eye level is,
yo,
I'll shout
I feel
you
like
out.
it's way more noticeable in my body posture. I started feeling it probably like maybe 10 minutes ago I don't know how long ago it was. I'm like probably exaggerating now, but when I sat back that first
Probably
time,
was 10 minutes.
and I was like this, and I let it hit me for a second, and I was like, whoa.
All right.
I like this shit. And
Yeah.
Immediately, I was like, you know what? This shit's good.
See, I start to get a little more smiley and like very
It's
lazy.
a happy weed too.
It's a super happy. Like I
maybe
feel
we're just in a good mood because I don't know.
that weed is a happy weed.
Yeah, that shit is fire.
Whoever grew that, I knew you'd take care of it.
Yeah,
that weed made us happy.
You got a
and
green
so
thumb,
therefore
buddy.
you made the weed happy and all that you did for it, and it returns the favor
That was
to the smoker.
fresh too.
That was fucking delicious.
What's crazy is the guy at Green Lady. It was a newer guy, not extremely new. I've been going there for a while, so new to me is maybe a couple. He's been there probably a couple months now.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was like, oh yeah, this one, these just came in. He gives me, he recommends the freshest stuff. They recommend what they're just good people, man. I like Green Lady.
Fuck yeah.
So shout out to them. Shout out to Kydro.
What's
and
the average price of this?
I think this is not even. This
not
is
like
not
the
even top
$45
shelf.
shit.
This is a $25 eighth.
You fucking lying.
I am not, bro. I
way.
wish I got receipts from the weed store. I literally
Some
never
bitch.
keep the receipt. Why?
I'm coming.
I'm gonna smoke. I'm
coming to
smoke it.
get some.
But
Coming to get
that's
some.
a $25 eighth. I completely spaced that. I can't believe I fucking spaced that.
That's like, because I'm
that's
looking
a
at the packaging and I'm
$25
like, most that's probably like one of them fucking $30 eights, 35 at most. It ain't no $45 just on the packaging, because that's the way that
you can tell. Like, it's
like,
not like the
they-
packaging isn't super hard.
They
so,
just
like,
sell their weed on how goddamn good the weed is.
it's fucking good, man. Those
Like-
guys know what the hell they're doing.
Please don't ever raise your prices, guys. You understand. You must have come from the old school growing days.
It's frustrating. For people though, like, it's frustrating if you go and you spend money on weed and you smoke weed a lot, so you have a little bit of a tolerance.
Yeah.
It's hard to find weed that's actually gonna get you high.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like that's actually you're actually gonna feel it. I mean, granted, we smoked a blunt, but
Doesn't matter.
it-
Before the
but we
blunt was
smoked-
over, I was already high.
exactly.
So, and that's not
That's-
normal.
Yeah,
And
for
like-
someone's bottom shelf weed.
For something
be
that's
that
not
fucking good.
fucking $50 an eighth and covered in keef.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's
exactly.
the thing.
That's
it's
usually
like,
what you got to spend to feel like this.
yeah, and it's fucking ridiculous.
And it's not like we are like we came into this with fresh lungs. Like we've been smoking all day.
Yeah,
Like,
all day.
I told you as we smoked. Like the dab package is opened because the needle
It's
is
already
moved
been
because
used.
we've dabbed. There's a joint missing out of this package.
Smoked that right away.
Infused joint. We smoked that right away. We've been taking bowls like that. That jar is like probably half empty. We've been hitting bowls like so. We're not like
just coming into the day and taking the first smoke.
A fucking smoke like we like that.
I'm highly impressed.
I'm really impressed with those guys.
I'm highly impressed.
Like I have to give that. I mean,
I'm getting some. That's where it is. Like
I'm
getting
definitely
some.
buying some, man. Buy this, man.
Yeah, for sure. Cause like this shit was $40 for a 358.
That's okay.
That's what I'm saying, and it's dry. It's not
it
hydro.
is, yeah.
It's fucking soil grown. It's good, but it ain't great. That's great.
I mean, I hate to put anybody down.
I hate to
like,
do it too.
but
I'm honest with the shit. I'm
man,
not gonna lie to you people, and I'm
can't
not gonna
to you
lie
guys, but
to like how the shit really is. The fact of the matter is that stuff I'll smoke. I obviously will because I buy it. It tastes all right. It'll get you high, but you're gonna have to smoke like a bowl and a half. That would have been one bowl, like one consistent in a pipe bowl. It would get you stoned.
Yeah, that's
smoking a pure blunt. Like I'm stoned for what would it feel like if I smoked 5 bowls back to back, which is basically a blunt.
Yeah.
And I feel exactly like what I should be for 5 good bowls of weed.
Yeah, I'm high as hell. Like
it's nice.
Sweats.
It's nice. Yeah, like I feel nice and relaxed and just in a good mood. My eyes feel heavy. My eyes don't usually feel heavy from smoking anymore.
That's the main tell for me. I'm like, man, my eyes feel. That's hard to do with even.
Yeah, they even kind of feel dry towards the back, like when you first get stoned, kind of shit.
Get me stoned. And it's frustrating, like, and especially if you don't know. Which I'm glad that we're doing this, man. Because if you don't know, like, what's out there and what's really good and what's not good, then you'll get stuck spending a bunch of money trying to
$40 on an eighth when I could go and get some better shit. In my personal opinion, now. For each person, like when I had a clinic, I had at least one lady. So like out of 1,000 people, 1 out of 1,000 will want to smoke the swaggiest of shit. Mm-hmm. For some reason, that stuff they prefer. Not chronic. Like I sold this lady a QP for a really good deal of some stick to the wall for like 30 days, right? That's how I used to buy my stuff. Is like if it's stuck to the wall, I'll pay $1,500 for a pound, and it needs to stay there for 30 days. If it doesn't stay there for 30 days, I won't pay you $1,500 for a pound because it ain't gonna cost you more. Anyway, this lady calls me up, so upset. This is disgusting. I'm like, well, you can come in and take a pic of whatever else you may want. Why are we having some other issue?
Oh, no.
We went black screen on one camera.
Visual?
Yep, on one camera. I don't know why, but we'll figure that out here.
This camera, this camera.
Yeah, it's your camera.
Ah, of course.
I think, but it might just be as simple as that. I don't know why it shuts
genius.
Down. I don't know why it shuts down. We'll figure that out, though.
I think it's in my power settings. I probably just got to go change.
Yeah, it's probably one of those things.
May have reset, but
I've had my camera for so long, I don't remember all the things I've done to it, but I've fucked with everything.
I've messed with every setting.
Yeah, I've been bored at like 4 a.m. just fucking playing around with settings because I'm like, I don't have anything to take a picture of, so I'm just going to fuck around with the camera and see what happens.
Yeah, I was almost going to like make this episode of the podcast about more than just than just the Hydro.
But there's no reason.
But there's no reason to.
It's that good.
That's really good, man. I can't that's really I'm definitely tagging those guys.
Straight, yeah.
And yeah, that's some good shit, man.
We would
impressive.
If you do hear this at any point and you guys do tours or anything, please let us know. I would love to come and tour your facility.
We'll take some nice
video and some photos,
or at least let us kind of vlog it.
It at minimum, I would just like to come see the facility and see how you guys doing it. Because I respect it. I respect it a lot, and that's from a guy that used to grow a lot. and sold a lot of weed.
We haven't really talked about like our history kind of with weed. I mean, you've owned pot shops. You've worked in pot shops. I've been smoking weed for a long time. We both sold quite a bit of weed in the day. So.
Yeah, we sold quite a bit of weed. The only reason I got in shops is because I have a medical condition, fibromyalgia.
Yeah, so you were able to get in the shops before the law changed when it became actually legal.
Before they were all open, I was one of the first 200 patients under a doctor out in Seattle, here in Washington State. When I was 18, I got to get on. And that kind of got me into the scene, and then I ended up taking over a clinic for a guy that crashed his bike. So one day we'll tell you that story,
Yeah, one day we'll tell you that story. That's just business. That's how it happens sometimes.
Yeah, it's a...
Yeah, so we've been in this for quite a while, and we've,
connoisseurs of sorts.
Yeah, connoisseurs of sorts of the weed, and we just really enjoy the lifestyle and the people, the people that it brings together, and
it brings
rolling,
everybody.
Smoking, dabbing, all of the other, everything involved in weed and cannabis.
It also helps, like, just health-wise. Like, it helps mentally for some people, and some people it doesn't. Like, some people it may be not the right thing for it, but that's a small group of people, and, you'll know when you know. But for the rest of us, it's got a good mental health thing, helps keep you calm, collected, think straight. Medical benefits are just astronomical for the elderly, and I mean even people with schizophrenia.
Yeah,
and
a lot of things, man.
All kinds of medical stuff. Yeah.
And I don't know if it's in frame, but my candy's on the table. Like, I wanted to say this about this weed. I don't know if it's good or bad. I guess it depends on the person that the person's preference, whether you like your weed to kind of do this or not. But this weed doesn't throw munchies at you like immediately I don't feel like in a rush to fuck some food up.
Yeah.
But if some food was in front of me,
I would fuck it up.
I would fuck it up.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't feel like I need to rush.
Yeah, I don't have like hunger pains.
I feel like sometimes I'll smoke something and the munchies will be immediately, and I gotta fucking eat something right now, like no matter what, if I just ate or not.
There's definitely some stuff that you just get the pit of your stomach feeling almost afterwards, and you're like, I need
to fucking munch out right now. And that, it'd be good, but I don't have to rush to it. It's a really enjoyable.
It's really enjoyable.
Yeah, I really like that. I really like that stuff.
Stutter Vision. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna have to pick some of that. That's fucking killer deal.
Yeah, 3.5 for $25.
Please God, let there be seeds in one of these so I can.
What's crazy is I doubt you will find one.
I know, that's the sad part.
There wasn't a scene. I didn't.
You always get seeds.
I rolled up that
shit
blunt.
You don't want to get
probably
seeds
about
in.
a 0.75, maybe a gram blunt, and I didn't see a single seed.
See, that's you can always hope. I did get some really good stuff one time, and it had just in the tip of one bud, it had a seed pack.
Got lucky.
And so lucky. If you are upset sometimes, granted, you don't want a fucking fully seeded bud, but if you can find a seed, you got lucky. You won the lottery. Mm-hmm. Especially if it's healthy. That's all I gotta say. All right. So, we enjoy smoking for you. And if you guys have any strains or companies that you want us to test out or try, leave them in the comments, subscribe, hit the bell.
Do all of the stuff, man. Hit all the buttons for us, man.
Yeah. If you're on any one of the other podcast areas, hit the like, share, do all that stuff, help us out, help the algorithm, feed the algorithm.
Feed it.
Yeah.
Feed me, because I haven't eaten all day, and I am hungry,
I feel it. I'm on day 2 now on my little fast thing, so I get to eat in the next 4 or 5 hours.
I'm not waiting that long. I'm probably going to go.
I'm fat, though. I have
some Mick bullshit from across the street. So.
I got some fat. I get hungry, but then my fat starts to eat away, and then I'm like, yay.
Actually, I could Jersey Mike's might be a lot better than some Mick bullshit.
That sounds good as fuck.
Yeah, fuck the Mick bullshit. I'm getting Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's is the way to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you were to ask, I would say that's the way you should go.
Yeah. We're going to give this episode to Orange Cake by Kydro. We'll bring you guys some of this other stuff. Down the road, man. I'm excited about this.
Yeah,
stuff,
I'm super excited. And
if you're still here, actually, towards the end of this podcast, then you're somebody that I love. I love you to death. I appreciate you rocking with us.
100%.
Yeah, if you're really still here watching this till the very end, then we're kind of letting you guys into a piece of us, because most of the stuff is off the cuff. That means you understand that it's us working out our technical issues for our other podcasts and shows. And it means you just kind of you fuck with us, and that, and because of that, I love you.
Yeah, think of this as like the green room, the back of a show. Like, you get a peek into what happens before the real show begins.
Yeah, usually that's how it is in all in concerts and
exactly.
Anyway, so.
Comedians, concerts, everything.
Yeah, you just kick it in the green room, smoke it up.
So
go kill it.
Be happy.
We're gonna go
stay high, and get high to the nines.
Yes, sir. We'll catch y'all next time, man. Peace.